Hello, guys. Welcome to your December reading. Let's try to find out what's in store for you this last month of the year, which is December 2022. So, here we have three pendants. You may now choose from left to right. This is for group one, group number two, and then group number three. Let's begin. Welcome to your reading group number one. Let's try to find out what's in store for you this month of December. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number one. Judgment. Nine of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords. Hierophant. The Lovers. Wow. A lot of major arcanas. Something really significant for group number one. And then Four Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, you have here Two of Wands. Alright, I'm seeing here Earth signs, most especially Taurus. And then we have Swords energies as well. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, especially Gemini. And then we also have here Scorpio, if it's water. So, for group number one, what's in store for you this month of December? Right off the bat, especially now that I'm seeing a lot of major arcanas here, this is suggesting to me that the month of December is something really significant for a lot of you who chose this pile. And it's something to do with decisions. I notice you have a lot of cards that talks about decision making, planning, all right? So some of you are already, planning about something, or some of you are kind of like stressed out about this decision that you need to make. And so if you're resonating with that, I'm actually getting here that the month of December is a month in which things are finally going to be revealed to you, all right? There are some pending decisions. I don't know, I'm getting that. Whether this decision needed to come from you, or you are waiting as well for a decision from another person. It can be, for instance, a superior or an authority figure, because you got here the Hierophant card. But for some of you, I'm hearing a different message. Some of you are really stressed out with this Nine of Swords. You're not sure about what it is that you can actually do, or what's the right decision here. Where should I go? Because I'm getting here with the Two of Wands. This is also another energy that suggests to me that you have been juggling, all right? You're trying to figure things out, which is which, okay? And it had something to do with your plans. It had something to do about this important decision that you need to make, whether this is around love life, career, or whatsoever. But I'm actually getting here that you are surrendering to the universe or to the divine, okay? I'm getting that energy based on these cards, especially now that we got here the Four Pentacles in reverse. So maybe for some of you, you have been holding on to some expectations, or you have been holding on to something too tightly, because that's the energy of the Four Pentacles. But with it in reverse, you're like, okay, you know what? I am just really going to be letting things go. Only the universe knows what's about to happen. I'm really getting that energy for group number one. You're just basically surrendering to the divine about this, whether it's about this decision or it's about something else, okay, that you're going through. Wow. All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards here. What's in store for group number one this month of December? Financial constraints. Okay. A time to give rather than take. So I'm actually getting here for group number one. For some of you, most especially now that we're seeing the financial constraints card, it can be around your career, or this decision had something to do with your career, your business, or your finances, okay? You may be a Virgo as well because you got your new moon in Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but for some of you, that can be the case. I'm hearing very strongly that, yeah, you are very stressed out. You don't know what will happen, what's my next step, what should I do to overcome this situation, what is the best decision that I needed to make. That's really the energy I'm getting for group number one, okay? But this is a month or a period in which you're just basically going to be surrendering to the universe or to the divine, because maybe the more that you stress yourself out, the more you try to kind of like find out some answers, the more it's just really adding more frustration for you. And so I'm getting here that for the month of December, you guys are just basically going to be surrendering. You are going to be doing your part, of course, right? Not to say you're just going to be sitting in one corner and doing nothing, but you're just basically going to be doing your own part and just allow things to flow. Allow the universe to reveal it to you, or allow things to fall into place is more of like what I'm getting here, okay? You're no longer going to be controlling things, because remember, you got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's a card that talks about not being, resistant to any changes that has occurred in your life anymore, all right? You're just embracing the moment. That's really what I'm getting here. I feel as well with this, a time to give rather than take. I feel that you guys are also going to be creating some balance here, all right? Whether it's you always kind of like doing things on your own, or you guys are always the one giving towards the people around you. And this is a time in which you also needed to receive help. This is a time in which you're also receptive, or you will be receptive to accept support or help from others. It's not just you solving the problem on your own or by yourself. I don't know. I'm getting that message when I saw this card. So yeah, let's see. Let's try to pull it more. Freedom, transformation. Nice. Now this is good. So this is really telling me, group number one, that yeah, you are going to be freeing yourself from something, okay? Maybe what you're going to be freeing yourself from, number one, it's this resistance, because you got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Again, Four of Pentacles talks about being resistant to changes, or you don't want to accept the changes. You're holding on to something so tightly. But I feel that's the change that's going to be taking place for you, group number one, with this transformation card. You're learning how to let things go. You're learning how not to control the outcome or to control the situation. That's really what I'm getting here. And I feel as well that, yeah, it would give you that sense of relief. I don't know, I'm hearing that right now as you do that. And you will become to kind of like realize, oh my gosh, I didn't know that this is the thing that I should be doing in the first place. Instead of, worrying, over things way too much, or stressing myself out over nothing. I don't know, I'm hearing that. But yeah, eventually for group number one, you guys would finally, all right, realize that there are some things that maybe I need to let go of, all right? Even though it's painful, even though it's kind of like hard for me to make some changes or to decide about some things, but there's no other option. I'm just really going to be allowing things to flow now, all right? I'm not going to be holding on to it so tightly. So that's why I got the freedom and transformation card. So yeah, let's pull it more. Yeah, see, you got happiness. I feel that whatever this is, this change, or the things that you are finally going to be letting go of, all right, it will bring forth that sense of relief or happiness for you. And it even says here, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And that's exactly what you will be feeling as you make this change, or as you finally have this courage to free yourself from something. Okay? That's why I heard there will be some sort of like a sense of relief that you will be feeling afterwards. And because you would be, feeling something different as you do the release, as you free yourself from something. You would then become to realize that I'm on the right path. Because when I actually release whatever this thing is, I'm on the right path. I'm feeling much more happier than ever. That's really what I'm getting when I saw this happiness card. Wow. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, you got your deserving. Okay. So I really feel for group number 1, since you got a time to give rather than take, that's it. You're finally realizing your value, or that you really deserve happiness. It's not just you allowing people, for instance, to take more from you. You're actually doing things on your own all the time, or doing things for others all the time. This is a time in which you are going to be realizing that, hey, you know what? I deserve happiness. I know my value, all right? I shouldn't just always be doing things on my own. I'm open and receptive to accept support or help from others as well. I don't know, I'm getting that for group number 1. And yeah, you are definitely going to be in this consciousness of, I deserve blessings. I deserve to receive happiness and blessings or success. I don't know, I'm getting that for group number 1, in which your mindset is going to be changing as well around certain things. So yeah, let's see, what else? Coming together, okay. Details. So what I'm actually seeing here is that things are finally becoming clear, okay? Look at that. We see here this magnifying glass and it says clarity. So I'm getting here for group number 1, you will have this breakthrough, okay? You will have this major discovery that, yeah, you know what? I deserve happiness. Why am I holding on to something that is not really bringing a lot of happiness within myself? For instance, it can be a job, all right? Why am I staying here? I know deep down that I'm not happy in this job anymore, but I kept on doing it. For what? For some of you, it can be a relationship, because you got here the 2 of Cups. Is the relationship balance? Remember that card, let me go back. A time to give rather than take. So again, this is also talking about balance. And I feel that you are going to be realizing that, you know what? I deserve love. I deserve a healthy relationship. I deserve a high-paying job because I know that I can bring success, or I am a successful person. And my talents, all right, or skills will actually, help any company out there, if you're working for someone, to achieve success, because I'm bringing all of those talents and skills on the table. So there's something about you realizing your value, okay? And that you really deserve to achieve all of these, blessings, all of these wonderful, amazing things. Success, happiness, money, or whatsoever, all right? And love as well, of course. Wow. So you guys are really becoming a lot more clear as well about your situation, because earlier they're showing me that you're a little bit confused. You're kind of like afraid. You're kind of like in this back and forth energy. You're not sure, should I do this? There's something about decision really for group number 1. You're not sure if you're making the right decision here, whether it's you walking away from something or letting go of something, okay? But I am actually seeing here, based on your cards, group number 1, that you will, all right? You will have the courage to finally free yourself from something. And this liberation will bring forth not only sense of relief for you, but this happiness. And this would help you to kind of like realize your worth even more. And number 2, you are going to be realizing that I've made the right choice because I'm happy, all right? I know now that I'm on the right path because I am happy. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see. What else? Purity. Yeah, look at that. Hope. Things are definitely coming into light. And the ice is melting here. Look at this purity card. Maybe this is your situation, the recent past or currently, in which you're not seeing things clearly. All right? It's like you're blindfolded. But this month of December is a month in which you will have this breakthrough, just like what I said. Some of you may have kind of like covered things up, just like with this pile of snow. That's actually what I'm hearing from Spirit. But deep down, you know that whatever this is not for your highest good. Or deep down, you know that this is not bringing you happiness. But some of you may have kind of like tried to look away or not wanting to see things. Just like with this lady over here that she's covering her eyes with this veil, okay? But in the background, we see here this lady. She seems so happy, all right? She may have released something because look at her arms. She just extended her arms as if she just released something. And I feel what you have been, releasing or will be releasing is something to do with something that you have buried under, all right? Like you don't want to look into it. Maybe because of you are resistant to changes or you're resisting in making some changes in your situation. But yeah, look at this hope. This is the star card, all right? So I'm actually getting here that for the month of December, all right, things are finally coming to light. Just like with this image over here. You would begin to see, all right, that things are shifting positively as you make this release. Or as you do this release that you've been kind of like putting off for quite some time now. Wow. All right, let's see. What else? The Rose's Kiss. Loyal Heart. Okay. Pride. Wow. So for a lot of you as well, this can be around connections, okay? Because you got the Loyal Heart. And we see here this King and Queen, all right? I'm actually getting here for group number 1 that if this is all about relationships, okay, or love and romance, love is such a beautiful thing, but it can also be painful, just like the thorns and the roses, right? It is beautiful, but there are thorns. So I feel as well that you are realizing that not everything else is picture perfect or not everything else is like a fairy tale romance, right? It's part of the package. When you love, expect that you can also experience pain along the way. And so I'm actually getting here for group number 1 that some of you, the breakthrough had something to do with realizing that even though it's really, beautiful and all that, some of you are realizing that maybe, okay, I'm not truly happy, all right? Or maybe you have been thinking that this is actually that person for you, thinking that this is my king or this is my queen, all right? There's something about that. But I'm actually, hearing very strongly that some of you are finally going to be accepting the reality of things. Because like what I heard earlier, all right, some of you may have been kind of like covering it up with that pile of snow. You're trying to bury it underneath. You're not wanting to see it. But eventually, or for the month of December, of course, that's a time in which things are making sense. A lot of you are also going to be realizing that you are this beautiful flower, all right? You got the deserving card earlier, you deserve to blossom, okay? You don't want to be in this stuck, stagnant energy anymore. And you also are realizing with this pride card, all right, this confidence that you have now that you will be embracing sooner or later, that, yeah, I deserve love. I deserve a balanced relationship. Because look at this King and Queen of Owls, all right? They're actually looking at each other. They're seeing eye to eye, okay? And this is also what you want. And this is also what you truly deserve. Somebody who's also going to be in the same page with you. where there's actually a healthy partnership that exists between you and this person. Yeah, right. Let's try to pull up another set of cards here. So for some of you, I'm getting it's about love as well, all right? Maybe a partnership that you've been holding on to for way too long, but some of you are no longer happy. So, yeah, let's see. Gratitude, okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. Flying, falling. And it even says here, what do you need to be free of? See? I noticed for group number 1, there's a lot of cards around releasing and freeing yourself from something that you have been holding on to. Like what I said, those are just specific examples, because for some of you, it can be relationship, it can be a job situation, or whatsoever, okay? Wow, what is this? Water, all right. So based on these cards, what I'm actually getting here is that, yeah, a lot of you are finally going to be ready to take some risk. And that risk had something to do with this decision to free yourself from something, to let go of something, okay? Maybe you're kind of like afraid to take a chance on it. You're not sure if you're making the right decision. And I feel as well that you are, yeah, you are kind of like feeling emotional and overwhelmed by it, all right? But I'm getting here that with this giant leap of faith, because, yeah, we see here, this lady, she took a leap of faith, all right? Blessings are coming, I tell you that. Because remember earlier, you got some cards that suggest to us that with this release, you would sense that, you know, feeling of relief, or you would be happy. And by being happy, you would begin to realize that I'm on the right path, all right? Maybe it was just my thoughts that's stopping me, or my fear that's stopping me from taking this leap of faith. Wow, okay. So a lot of you are going to be grateful as well, with the gratitude that you finally took that chance. That's what you're about to do this month of December. Okay, so let's move on to the next set of cards. Let's actually try the Tea Leaf Fortune cards first. Okay, yeah. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming, so definitely you can expect some changes happening for you. Okay. You got here the cat. For some of you, it's a person that you'll be letting go of. It can be, yeah, oh my gosh. And now you got here the bat. So low vibrational energies, people, all right? So if you're not resonating with, let's just say, a toxic work environment, or you're not resonating with a relationship that has reached a dead end, okay? Or there's no future anymore. It can also be, you know, some people, toxic, low vibrational people around you. Yeah, and you'll be successful, I tell you that. Wow. Another low vibrational energy. Are you kidding me? And it says here, cat, bat, rat. They all rhymed. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah. For some of you, you've been waiting for some news. All right. Remember, there was a message at the very start of your reading in which some of you are really scared about this decision. You're waiting for this decision. Because for some of you, it's about your own decision. All right. Or you are kind of like stressed out about what it is that you need to do, okay? But for some of you, I'm actually hearing that you are waiting for some decision coming from a different source. So whether it's this authority figure, because you got the Hierophant, okay? And it says you're waiting for news, letter. So maybe some of you are really kind of like so tense and so stressed out and worried about what's going to be the outcome, okay? But yeah, I don't think that it's going to make you unhappy. I feel that it's turning towards your favor, most especially for those who are resonating with you're waiting for this news, this letter, okay, or decision, all right, from a boss maybe, or a person of an authority figure. And I'm actually getting it's still going to be good news for you, all right? It's a favorable outcome is actually what I'm hearing. And then, yeah, I'm also getting here based on the other cards here. There's a lot of low vibe energies, all right? Enemies, it says here, working against you. Someone working against behind your back. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? There's a lot of icky energies here. So for some of you, it may be somebody that you thought is actually really nice, or somebody has the best of intentions for you. But maybe this month of December, you might be finally, seeing things clearly, because that's another energy I'm getting for group number 1, where you will be having this breakthrough or discovery, all right? And you probably trusted this person. For some of you, you thought that this person is somebody's actually nice or somebody that you can actually trust, but then only to find out that this person is working against you, because you have 2 cards that says, all right, take care, enemies are working against you, or it says here, someone working against you behind your back. Oh my gosh, some of you are already aware of who that is, okay? But I'm actually getting here that for the month of December, you guys are finally going to be freeing yourself from all these low vibe energies, because you know your worth. You got the deserving card. I don't deserve to be around toxic people. I have the power to choose my energy. I have the power to choose who do I associate myself with, right? I have the power to release anything that is not for my highest good. So yeah, change is coming, you guys, and you'll be successful at it. So hang in there, all right? So let's try to pull up the tea leaf, not the tea leaf, the Chinese, there you go, the Chinese fortune cards. What else? What's in store for group number 1 this month of December? Spirit symbol. So let's go to page 7. All right, it says here, messages from above, justice. Ooh, this symbol appears when you need to stick up for yourself or others. You will appear to have more energy than usual and will find yourself in situations that you would walk away from before, only to now confront head on. Oh my gosh. So maybe that's why I keep on hearing from Spirit earlier that for some of you, you know that there's something off, but you're kind of like just burying it underneath. You don't want to look into it. Okay? So it's kind of like similar to this message based on the Spirit symbol card that you got. It says here, and will find yourself in situations that you would have walked away from before, only to now confront head on. So yeah, maybe in the past you just allow these people to walk all over you, or you just allow all of these negative stuff to happen, all right? You've been burying it underneath, and you're like just allowing things to be. But with this Spirit symbol card they actually got, it says here, you will not allow others to browbeat you like you have in the past. You now demand and deserve respect. What the freak? You got the deserving keyword card, right? So yeah, this is your energy now, this month of December. You're not going to allow people to be walking all over you or allowing people to be treating you like dirt, okay? It's not to say that you have to fight back or be, fighting back in a violent way, but it's just you sticking up to yourself now. Like, I'm not going to allow that anymore, all right? I don't deserve this, because you now demand and, deserve respect. So it says here, you're searching for truth and justice in your life, clearing away falsehoods and unfairness. A psychic awakening could be taking place as your spirit grows and develops. Events and actions are about to take place and will bring you to a new understanding of yourself, and through this you will gain much wisdom. Wow. And then career, finances, if it's all about careers, it says here, the period ahead could see you change career from out of the blue. This card has a strong energy towards careers which serve or help others. So moving on into these areas will see strong spiritual growth and enrich your life. The suffering of those less fortunate could point to lots more charitable work as well as paid job opportunities in the future. So yeah, And then we have relationships as well. So it says here, someone watching over you from the heavens could send you a special new love interest. Oh my gosh, which will change your life dramatically if that's what you need to continue to your next life chapter. So yeah, because a lot of you guys are also going to be putting an end to some relationships that are not working. All right. Because you are searching for a deeper meaning to your life, and you're also craving for deeper soul connections. That's why I got this spirit symbol card. Whoa, I just love how everything's matching. So yeah, here's what we're going to be doing. First, let's actually pull up a message for you. And then as usual, we're going to be pulling up your crystal for the month, your affirmation, as well as your lucky days or number or whatever, okay? But let's try to pull up a message first. Message for group number 1, please. 4 of emotion. So let's read it. It says here, there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. Oh yeah. So I'm actually getting here that maybe that message is going to be resonating for someone out there, because it's also matching with what was discussed. Like some of you are finally going to be more open to accept support as well from other people. So maybe there are some concerned individuals or people around your life who's been giving you some suggestions, or this is what you should be doing, but maybe you're kind of like not looking into it. Again, if you notice, the energy for group number 1 is that a lot of you chose this file. There must be something that you have been, putting off. Just like what I actually said when I saw that snow card. Let me go back to it, because Spirit wanted me to go back and really highlight that for you guys, because everything is matching here. So if you can remember, you got the purity card. And that's actually what I heard earlier. Like you're trying to just put it underneath, all right? You're burning things underneath. You're not wanting to look into it. And it's the same energy with the 4 of emotion, which is the 4 of cups, okay? In which some of you are kind of like not wanting to look into it, all right? Just because of either it's not something that you want. For instance, this is just an example, all right? Maybe somebody may have suggested to you to, why don't you try apple this time instead of the usual strawberry? And you're like, no, I just want strawberry, okay? So you're not open to other suggestions because you feel that this is what I want. And so I'm actually getting here that, yeah, maybe it's about time to kind of like be more flexible and open to some things, all right? Because they're actually saying here that there are some opportunities that are being presented to you, but maybe you are not really seriously looking into it, okay? Maybe this is a time for you to really consider that. So the word consider is very, very strong for you guys. And yeah, if you also needed, some clarity, maybe this is also a time for you to go within, all right? And to act upon your dreams instead of just waiting for things to happen for you as well, okay? So let's try to pull up. Let's start off with the lucky days, lucky numbers for the month of December. Okay, got the number 3. So it says here, it will work out soon. So for some of you, that's actually a very beautiful message that things are finally working out soon. The number 3 is also a significant number for some of you. You might be seeing that. Oh, wow, Gemini. Well, that's interesting because you got the Gemini earlier at the very start of the reading. So you may have Gemini in your chart. It says here, search for exchange. Let's get one last. Or, okay, we'll take those 2. Aries, so for some of you, you may have Aries in your chart. Employ pioneering spirit. And then Virgo, harvest a crop. Wow. This is nice. With the harvest a crop, I feel that for some of you, that's really what's about to happen this month of December. In which something will make you happy, all right? All of those hard works and efforts that you've been, putting out there, you will be reaping that this month of December, because I'm getting pay rise or a financial increase, okay? Or an offer, which is something really positive for you. Maybe you've been waiting for this offer, or you've been waiting for this positive news to come, and it will happen, okay? Some of you are going to be initiating something based on those ideas that you'll be getting. Because it says here, employ pioneering spirit. So it's something that maybe nobody has ever tried and you wanted to initiate that. Because Aries is a leader, okay? That's the leader of the zodiac. So I feel that you're really going to be acting upon something. And then for some of you, you are going to be more open to some exchange as well. Maybe exchange of ideas, opinions, all right? Instead of just sticking to your own. And I'm getting here, a lot of you guys are going to be learning to be more flexible, all right? Like, why not also try out others, you know, others' ideas, or let's see if that's going to work, all right? Wow. And yes, it will work out soon. It says here too. So there you go. Let's now pull up some affirmations they can also work with for the month of December. It says here, emotional health. There you go. Okay, let's read that. I trust myself to act when the energy moves me. Wow. And look at that dog. It's so freaking cute. So yeah, I trust myself to act when the energy moves me. So there you go. Emotional health. So if you're resonating with that affirmation, you may actually, use that as well every single day. All right, I would suggest 21 days because it takes 21 days to form a habit. Okay, so now let's pull up some crystals they can work with as well for the month of December. Let's see here. This deck is hard to shuffle because it's hexagonal in shape. Ooh. Well, we'll take this instead. So we have 2 crystal cards for you. First one, it's lazulite. So let's actually read it. It says here, the cosmic forces are at play with lazulite, bringing serenity, peace, and tranquility to anyone who crosses paths with the stone. Lazulite comes from the Arabic word lazaward, meaning sky or heaven, and referring to the sky blue color of the stone's surface. It stimulates the third eye, drawing out psychic and intuitive abilities and dispelling worry, anxiety, and stress to promote a clear state of mind. Oh my gosh, you got the 9 of Swords earlier, right? So yeah, you may work with this, definitely. Oh my gosh. Use lazulite when you need extra strength to heal addictive habits and to give yourself that inner peace against personal demons. And again, Gemini. So I don't know who's this for, but there's a lot of Gemini energy for group number 1, as well as Virgo. But regardless of the signs anyway, if you're resonating with, stress and all that, because you got the 9 of Swords earlier, you may work with this. Because this crystal is great to work with, which would help to bring you peace or serenity as well. All right, and then you got here Septarian. So let me read it. Known as a dragon stone, Septarian instills fierce confidence and self-esteem, especially in front of an audience. However, as much as it improves your public appearances, it also protects your privacy, guarding your secrets and valuing your inner space. Incredibly grounded and connected to the earth, Septarian can pinpoint illnesses in the body and focuses on listening to the body's needs by building a strong relationship with it. The name Septarian comes from the Latin word septem, or 7, signifying the pattern of 7 on the exterior of the crystal. That's crazy, because you keep on getting the number 7 as well. No kidding. So, in terms of, repeating numbers, the number 7 is so strong for group number 1, as well as number 3, okay? So, yeah, those are your crystals you can work with for the month of December, as well as your affirmation. And I wish you a blessed December, okay? And happy birthday, by the way, to all Sag people out there, as well as Capricorn. So there you go. I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye for now. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your December reading. Let's find out what's in store for you this month. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective which shows group number 2. What's in store for group number 2 this month of December, please? Wow, you got the devil. Next, you have Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, wow, the Sun, and then Eight of Cups. Wow, look at this. Bottom of the deck, you have the Death card. All right. So, for group number 2, I'm seeing here water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, especially Cancer and Scorpio. And then we also have here earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, especially Capricorn. And then we have here Leo if it's fire. So, for group number 2, what's in store for you guys? Well, your overall energy, it's the Death card. Death card talks about endings, all right, or death of a situation, okay? And this is preparing you for a new beginning, which will bring forth happiness, okay? A lot of you guys who chose group number 2, you are going to be walking away from something. And maybe that something is this devil energy, okay? I feel that some of you are finally going to have this courage to walk away from things that are not serving you. That's why I got the Death card, okay? And yeah, I feel that it can be a toxic situation, an environment, a person, whatever that is for you. And with this Page of Pentacles, I'm getting here that you're learning from those experiences, okay? About that thing that you will be walking away from. And yeah, since you have the Death card, they're actually showing me here that in the near future or this December, as soon as you are able to walk away from this toxic or not so good energy, happiness is finally, you know, coming into your life, right? Because it says here, happiness and bright prospects. So I'm really getting here that you are finally kind of like choosing yourself. You're choosing to be happy this month of December. You're walking away from something that you know deep down is not really for you anymore, whether again it's a toxic environment, a person, or a situation. So yeah, let's try to pull up another set of cards. What's in store for group number 2 this month of December? Man holding a heart. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, and then adjustments are required. All right. This is very straightforward from Spirit. With this man holding a heart, whether you're male or female, okay, this is you as well. All right. A lot of you guys are following your heart this time. Maybe you try to kind of like find some logic in a specific situation that you guys are in, but a lot of you are finally tuning into your heart. You're really listening to your heart this time. And part of the message that you're actually getting by following your heart is that nothing will come out of the situation. Maybe you have been, you know, trying to put things off or you're holding things back, but then you are beginning to realize that nothing is going to happen anyway. So again, whether it's something to do with that toxic situation that you guys have been caught in, okay? So whether it's a job or a love partnership or what, but you are finally realizing that, you know what, maybe I needed to make some necessary changes here, okay? Because you got here, adjustments are required. So maybe this would actually help you to finally, you know, let things go or release some things, because you're beginning to realize now that nothing is happening, all right? I'm just wasting my time, my energy. So that's why I got the Eight of Cups. That's a card that talks about you walking away from a situation. And you got the Movement card earlier with the Chariot, as well as the Death card, putting an end to something that is no longer working for you, okay? Because you know that nothing will come out of that situation. So yeah, let's try to pull it more. Doubt. Healing chaos. Look at that image with the healing chaos, all right? You've been through some turmoil. I feel group number 2, something really chaotic, a very stormy weather here, all right? And look at that. These butterflies were caught up in this tornado. And that's exactly what I was just talking about earlier. You may have caught yourself involved, or you were in a situation that is really, really toxic, okay? Whether it's brought about by other people, or whether it's because of you are really, feeling overwhelmed because of this problem or the situation that you were caught in. I'm getting here that, yeah, a lot of you guys are finally, realizing that there's no sense, there's no point in allowing myself to be caught up in this, situation. I have the power to walk away from it. I have the power to choose my energy. I have the power to release anything that is not for my highest good, okay? For some of you, what you're going to be releasing is the need to know all of the answers, because you got the doubt card here, okay? So maybe you always wanted to find the answers. And I feel that this month of December is a time in which, you know what? I don't have any control of it. I don't know what's really going on. I'm just going to be releasing that need to control everything, to control the situation, or to know all of the answers. For some of you with this doubt, I feel that you're beginning to doubt that this is not really for your highest good anymore, all right? Maybe you thought that this is going to work, or this is what's right for you, but then you are beginning to realize that nothing is coming out of this situation, and therefore this will actually initiate you to make some changes, or this will actually help you to make some adjustments as well, okay? Wow. Let's see, what else? Peace. This is what you want, you guys, all right? You got the healing chaos. So I really feel that with this intention card, this is what you're intending to do. You wanted peace in your life. That's why I'm getting here. You're walking away from some chaos or some toxic energy. Remember, you got the devil card, because this is what you wanted. You wanted peace to be restored in your life again. And I feel that's your main priority for this month of December, okay? And in order for you to achieve this peace, I'm getting here that, yeah, you would be doing something first. You are putting an end to a situation. You're walking away from a situation. Yep, because you got here the open up in reverse. So this is the Four of Pentacles card. And Four of Pentacles is talking about holding on to something so tightly. Okay, so maybe you have been holding on to this situation for way too long. Whether it's a relationship that you know is not good for you, whether it's actually an addiction, self-limiting belief, whatever, because it's a general reading, or a toxic work environment, right? But I'm getting here that you guys are finally being open now, all right, to release some things in your life that you know deep down is not going to give you peace and harmony or contentment. So yeah, now that it's actually in reverse, you're actually not going to be holding on to some things so tightly. You have been doing this for quite a long time, I feel, which is quite interesting because that energy also appears on group 1's reading. So I'm actually getting here that that's the same energy as well for group number 2, in which you guys are being more flexible or being much more open to release or let go of things that are just not bringing forth a lot of happiness for you, or things that are actually not really good for you. Oh my gosh, wow. Let's see, what else? The unexpected. Bone collector. So based on these two cards, what I'm actually getting here that, yeah, what you guys are going to be releasing, it's something from your past, okay? Because this card is also talking about that. Something from your past that you've been holding on to, okay? With this blue moon, the unexpected, I feel that a lot of you guys are really going to be surprised as you do the release, as you make these changes of walking away from something from your past that is not for your highest good. You will be surprised, really, that there's going to be a shift. You will be seeing a totally different, scenario, just like with this unexpected card. Like they're actually looking at this orb, right? It's like they're being shown what's out there. as you do this change or as you make this release. So I'm actually getting here for group number 2. This is what you're about to do this month of December. And when you make that change or as you do this release, you will be surprised. You're not expecting that things are going to be totally different. And I feel it's on the positive side, because remember earlier I got the Sun card, all right? With you walking away from that devil energy, you'll be surprised that, yeah, it's a totally different energy they're embracing now. And it's something that's really going to make you happy, or something that will give you this peace. You got your wisdom, and again, light. Oh my gosh, wow. Wow. We see here the sun as well. And yeah, this is the Sun card as well. You got the Sun card at the very start of the reading. So you may be a Leo, or you may have Leo in your chart. Taurus as well. Okay. And so yeah, I'm actually getting here that for the month of December, you're finally coming out of the darkness, okay? If you notice that, you got the healing chaos, there's that really heavy weather or that tornado, right? You were caught up in that. And then you got the devil card, but you're breaking free from that. You're walking away from that. You're learning with the wisdom card here. You're learning from the past. You're learning from the experiences. Look at this. This guy's actually looking back. And I feel that he's looking back not in a way that he needed to carry all of those negative emotions or feelings that he has gotten from that experience, but he's more like picking up the lessons with this book, the lessons that he's gotten from that really negative or traumatic experience. So I feel that's what you're going to be doing going forward, group number 2, all right? You're just picking up the lessons from the past, and you're walking away from anything that is actually dimming your light. Okay. Wow, the sun is shining on you, group number 2. This is beautiful. I really feel that if you've been through a period of darkness for quite a long time, this is a month in which you are beginning to see some shift. Positive shift. And it will only happen as you do this release. Okay? Because there's something else first that you needed to put an end to. Remember, your overall energy is the Death card. Ending a situation, a toxic situation. And once you do that, you will begin to see the light. Whoa, group number 2. This is beautiful. Let's see, what else? Okay, Grand Symphony. Message in a bottle. Okay, so I'm actually getting here that, yeah, with this message in a bottle, I feel that these are pent-up feelings or emotions that you've been holding on to for some of you, all right? That's why it says here, message in a bottle, all right? I feel that this is something that you've been keeping inside of you, all right? Bottled up emotions, pent-up emotions. And so I really feel that group number 2, the month of December is a month in which you're really going to be releasing that. And look at this. With this Grand Symphony, if I read this intuitively, yeah, we see here this musical instrument. There's something about you just letting things go, letting things out, okay? I'm really getting here that for group number 2, whatever this is that you are going to be releasing or letting go of, it's going to give you a lot of peace and harmony and happiness. For some of you, I'm also hearing that there's good news happening for you this month of December. If you've been waiting for some news or some important messages from someone, I feel that this is a month in which you might be getting it, all right? It may also come out of the blue as well for some of you. That's another thing that I'm getting. You're not expecting it, but all of a sudden, you will get this message, okay? Let's see, what else? Love partnership. Oh my gosh. So for some of you, this is around love and romance. I'm also getting here that maybe this person is finally going to be opening up. Not for all of you, but that's a possibility. If that's not you who's been keeping some emotions to themselves or feelings to themselves, maybe this is a time in which this person is more than ready to finally release what they've been holding on to, or rather holding back from. That's another thing I'm getting here. Yeah, renewal. So for some of you, there is a possible renewal of the connection. If you're already in a relationship with someone as well, this would also apply, okay? That you and your partner are finally going to be opening up to each other to heal things, all right? That's why I got the peace card. But yeah, I feel this is a month as well in which you guys are finally, going to feel so renewed. If it's not necessarily just about love and all that, because it's a general reading, I'm getting here that as you do this release, or whatever it is that you're going to be finally letting go off, you would feel rejuvenated again. Maybe you felt drained or exhausted from something that is really toxic from your past. So the word renewal is also very, very strong for group number 2. This is a time in which you would be feeling rejuvenated. Let's see, what else? Okay, you got your manifest, you got your connection, and you got your transformation. Nice, nice. So I'm actually getting here that for some of you with the manifest card, maybe you've been manifesting this, all right? And the month of December is a time in which finally, out of the blue, all right, this thing that you've been manifesting is coming into fruition, all right? I'm also getting here that somebody might actually try to reach out to you, all right? Because you got the message in a bottle. So I'm also getting that. That's another possible thing that could occur for you guys this month of December. And I'm getting here as well that this person wanted to make their intentions clear with you as well, all right? Somebody actually wanted to clear things up. I keep on hearing that. With this lamp, that's actually what I heard. Somebody actually wanted to bring light to the situation. And because of that, things are really going to be changing in a very beautiful way with this transformation card. I'm also getting here as well that for group number 2, you guys are also going to be taking some leap of faith, all right? You're going to be taking a chance about something because you're ready. With this butterfly, you're ready to fly, and you're ready to take that leap of faith, whatever that is for some of you, okay? Wow. All right, let's see. Let's pull up another card here. Let's try the Tea Leaf Fortune cards this time. What's in store for group number 2 this month of December? Okay, maybe this started October. And again, look at that. Even if I don't read this as October, look at that. We see here some autumn leaves. Again, autumn leaves or maple leaves, it's actually a symbolism for release. You're letting some things go for new leaves to grow, right? Wow. And then you got cane. All right. Okay, then you got the Dark Women. Let's pull up another set of cards here. February for some of you. Again, release. Look at this image, releasing this air. My gosh, I can't believe this. All right. And then Angel. All right. That's crazy because he got the Devil card, now he got the Angel. So here's what I'm saying. Definitely, let's put our focus first on the release because that's your main energy for the month of December, group number 2. You're definitely going to be releasing something first, something that is not really for your highest good, something that you know deep down is not really working for you anymore. All right, that was so strong earlier. For others of you, if this is not you, somebody will finally have the courage to kind of like clear up some communication issues, or somebody's ready to finally, kind of like open up, all right, about some bottled up feelings or kind of emotions that they have been holding back for a long time, okay? Because I'm drawn to this February card. Look at that. Yeah, this wind is blowing out air. So I'm just really getting that somebody's ready to talk for some of you. Somebody's ready to open up or express something towards you. if this is not you, okay? Because again, it can be also the other person or somebody around you. Another thing I'm also getting here is that this month of December, some of you are finally going to be taking on a different type of role. All right, so maybe that's the release. You're releasing an old role, okay? For instance, if this is about a job, you used to be doing this, and now you're being promoted. You are going to be taken to do a different type of role or a different type of job. That's another thing I'm getting here. And then I'm also picking up very strongly that for group number 2, this is also a month in which you need to pay attention as well to your health, or you are paying attention to your health because you've been through something really chaotic, which really affected not only your emotional, but mental and physical health, all right? And then you got the angel. It says here, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So earlier you got the double card, all right? So for those who are resonating with that, in which you were caught up in a very toxic, situation, environment, or even people, know that you're being, protected by your angels or by your spiritual team. I feel as well that they are guiding you or leading you to what you should be doing with regards to your current situation as well. Wow, I love this for group number 2. You got the dark women, so maybe this is you, all right? Or this involves a woman with dark complexion as well for some of you. All right, let's pull up the Chinese fortune cards. What's in store for group number 2 this month of December? Trust, okay. So let's head over to page 29. There you go. Beware of who you confide in. Smiling assassins loom large. This card indicates caution against robbery, false or evil people. No wonder it got the double card. Wow. That's interesting. And earlier, like what I said, you also got the card that talks about an angel protecting you from harm. How amazing is this? So be mindful, all right? Group number 2, okay? Maybe this is also a warning for some of you to be careful about the people that you trust. Maybe this person doesn't have the best of intention for you, okay? So yeah, let's read it again. It's a caution against robbery, false or evil people. Take care to lock up your personal possessions and be cautious when walking alone in dark or unsafe places. For career or finances, it says here, losses could occur due to trusting the wrong person. So for some of you, if it's about business, if it's about career, maybe you have trusted the wrong person, okay? It is also a warning to keep your plans to yourself because maybe there are some jealous people around you who are actually, kind of like out there to sabotage your plans and all that, or they're basically jealous of you becoming a success someday, all right? Wow, it says here too, don't be fooled by anyone offering you to get a rich, quick scheme, as it will not pan out. So yeah, be mindful of who you trust. Group number 2, okay? Maybe that's also the reason as to why some of you are going to be walking away from something, because you're beginning to realize that nothing is coming out of the situation. There's something shaky, there's something shady going on or sneaky going on. And know that your guides are actually helping you, all right? Your guardian angels are protecting you from this devil energy. What the freak? Okay, so now let's read the relationships section. It says here, affairs of the heart may be stormy, and you need to communicate and get your feelings out in the open. Now that is freaking weird. We were just talking about somebody's ready to communicate or clear up some communication problems, right? And I noticed as well with that card February, all right, where there's actually this image of the wind blowing out some air. There you go. Somebody's actually going to be more than ready to clear up some communication issues or problems, all right? This can be you or the person that you're involved with, okay? It says here, emotional turmoil and hardships are possible. However, a positive approach and dealing with problems will see a happier and brighter time. Oh, wow. All right. And then another message under the relationship section for this trust card. It says here, you may receive some secret information about a friend or a family member, and you may never feel the same way about them ever again. Oh my gosh, really? So relationships that prove false, unfaithful, or troublesome may be let go of. See, I told you that's why the energy for group number 2 is release. And it's a crucial time to declutter everything toxic. Toxic with a double card in your life now. Struggling relationships may try finding comfort elsewhere. Someone may try to take something of great value from you, so just be vigilant. So be mindful of this message, group number 2, okay? Again, it's not to scare you guys, but this is to empower you to become aware and cautious or vigilant, right? So that is interesting for group number 2. We're not done yet. Let's actually pull up some lucky days, lucky numbers. Let's see. All right, you have the number 12. It is going well now. So maybe there's something about 12 days or 12 weeks for some of you. And then we have here number 8. Everything is in progress. 8 days, 8 weeks. Tuesday is your lucky day, group number 2. And you have the number 7. Okay. So yeah, these are your lucky numbers. Number 12, number 8, number 7, as well as number 3. And your lucky day is also Tuesday. Okay. So yeah, I feel as well that for group number 2, yeah, things will actually work out pretty fine for you, all right? Maybe you just really needed to kind of like, yeah, be mindful about some things, to kind of like contemplate about a situation that you know deep down is no longer working for you, whether it's a relationship, a connection, or yeah, a situation that is just draining you or exhausting you. Because like what I said earlier, I have this very strong feeling for group number 2, as you do this release, or as you really, let go of some things that is not working for you anymore, you would actually feel so much happier, okay? You got the Sun card twice on your reading, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm getting. But let's try to pull up a message. I forgot this one. I should have actually pulled up this one before that. So yeah, let's see, what is your message? You got here 5 of action. Dramas, conflicts with people. Oh my gosh. How crazy is this? It says here, your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. And that's a double energy as well. All right. So again, it's a general reading. There's a lot of messages, specific ones. Only take what is resonating with you and just leave what doesn't. Okay. But I'm actually getting here for some of you, it can be toxic connections or people who's actually bring a lot of drama into your life, and you're walking away from that. Others of you, you're walking away from somebody who may have not the best of intentions for you. So just be cautious or be vigilant about that, whether it's around your work or business. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Group number 2. So let's pull up an affirmation they can work with for this month. You have emotional health. And it says here, I am transparent. What you see is what you get. And I love that about myself. Right. So I'm actually getting here that this is you, group number 2. You wanted to be, clear, all right? You wanted to be honest. If you are still having a hard time being like this and this energy of being transparent, this is a time in which you are learning, all right, to become a lot more authentic, more open, all right? Because again, if you can remember, you have a card that talks about bottling up some feelings or emotions. That's a sign that you're holding things back, all right? If this is you. Now, if this is you, this is the affirmation that you can actually work with. I am transparent. What you see is what you get. And I love that about myself. It's you embracing the truth. It's you embracing your authentic self. Okay? For some of you, you are. And so I'm actually just getting here that, yeah, you wanted transparency. You wanted honesty. Whether it's actually not only from you, but also from other people, right? Whoa. Okay, so now let's pull up a crystal that you can work with for this month of December. Bear with me because this one is hard to shuffle since it's hexagonal in shape. So let's see here. Crystal for group number 2 for the month of December. Well, there you go. Let's see here. Let's put this aside real quick. All right. Lapis lazuli. All right. Royalty, transformation, immortality, regal in all forms. Lapis lazuli was most prized and sought after in ancient Egypt when it was believed to have powers of immortality and the ability to expand the heart's capacity for love. Lapis lazuli guides the soul and protects its journey from life to death. True wisdom comes from within, and lapis lazuli facilitates that by unearthing your core truths. This stone appears when you're ready for spiritual transformation and takes you to the depths of who you are, unveiling deeper awareness so that you can become the leader of your own life. Wow. And also, lapis lazuli is a great crystal to work with for communication. So for those who are resonating with, you're having a hard time expressing yourself or communicating your truth or speaking your truth or becoming clear with your intentions, you may work with lapis lazuli as well. All right. No wonder you got this affirmation. I am transparent. What you see is what you get. And I love that about myself because it's also a crystal that had something to do with authenticity. All right. Or being more expressive, honoring yourself, and being more open to communicate yourself freely as well. So yeah, that's all I have for you, group number 2. And by the way, happy birthday to all Sag people out there, as well as Capricorn people. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Have a blessed December, all right? Bye-bye for now, you guys. Well, group number 3, let's begin with your December reading. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 3. What's in store for group number 3 this month of December? All right, you have your 6 of Pentacles. Wow, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, Temperance, Tower in reverse, and then Strength. Bottom of the deck, you have here King of Wands. Okay, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially Sag and Leo. And then we have Scorpio as well, if it's actually water. And what I'm actually getting here for group number 3 for the month of December, this is actually a month in which you are really going to be in the flow, okay? You might be also feeling as if that you are more rejuvenated, you're actually feeling a lot more relaxed, or you're feeling more at peace. There's balance for you this month of December, which is good, okay? I feel that with this Tower in reverse, I'm going to read it differently, okay? I feel that this has already happened, okay? You've been through some sort of like changes or something that is really sudden recently, or something that shook you to the core, but I feel that you're actually coming out of that now. Some of you are embracing this change, all right? Maybe at first it's hard for you to kind of like accept the current changes that occurred in your life, but this time around I feel that, yeah, you have the strength now to embrace these changes. You're more open now to try something else new, or you're more open now to embrace a different type of feeling or emotion. Maybe it has been a while that you were in this energy in which you're having a hard time accepting the changes, or you're having a hard time adjusting to it, but this month of December is a month in which you're finally kind of like not resisting these changes that occurred, and you're just going to be allowing yourself to be in the flow, or to be more balanced is what I'm getting here. I feel as well that the month of December is a month as well in which some of you Yeah, it's your lucky break when it comes to your finances. Okay, so for those who are resonating with you're having some issues around money and all that, they're actually showing me that there is a helping hand. Okay, I'm drawn to this Ace of Cups. All right, there is an offer, even with the Six of Pentacles. There's this guy giving money to the less fortunate. So yeah, I feel that this is a month in which you are also going to be very grateful. You're actually going to be feeling so happy because there are going to be some opportunities being presented to you with this helping hand. Okay, it can be an actual person, you know, helping you when it comes to your career or when it comes to your finances as well. So yeah, I'm actually getting here that this is a month in which you guys are really going to be in the flow of things. All right. I feel that the period of you resisting things, you having a hard time adjusting to some recent changes that occurred in your life, that's about to end, or you're slowly kind of like accepting things as they are, and you're just actually living in the moment. All right. That's really what I'm getting here. You're also wanting to embrace, like what I said, a different type of feeling and emotion. You're slowly coming out of this really traumatic experience. That's why there's healing with the Temperance card over here as well. Very nice. So let's see. Let's try to pull up another set of cards. What's in store for group number 3 this month of December? Yeah, you're healing. Look at that. Door to personal healing and happiness. I'm also drawn to the 2 images of white dove here. Dove is a symbolism for peace as well as hope. All right. So I'm actually getting here that, yeah, you are about to, you know, embark on this new chapter of your life where there's actually peace and contentment. Okay. And I'm drawn as well to this image of the rainbow. So you've been through a storm. You got the tower earlier, but you're coming out of that now. So this is really beautiful for group number 3. You're off to a brand new chapter. I tell you that. No wonder you got the ace. All right. And yeah, whatever this new chapter, this new beginning for group number 3, this will bring forth a lot of peace and happiness for you. Okay. Let's see. You have here work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio, and then luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So in terms of signs, I noticed there's a lot of Scorpio who chose group number 3. You may have that in your chart as well as Sag, okay? Because Temperance is also a Sagittarius card. So yeah, you may have that in your chart, but regardless, I'm getting here that, yeah, your guides are kind of like wanting for you to work through your fears as well. Maybe some of you are still kind of like afraid to explore or to try out something new for yourself, all right? And so they're kind of like guiding you and telling you, hey, don't be afraid, all right? This is actually for your highest good. Because again, something changed for you, group number 3. Whatever these, you know, recent changes that occurred for you, it's for your highest good is actually what I'm hearing from Spirit. So just go along with it. Ride the waves, okay? And that's also what's going to be your energy as well this month of December as you are becoming more in the flow, all right? If in the past, like what I said, you're resistant to some changes or you're kind of like trying to, yeah, fight it off, this is a time in which you're actually just going to be accepting things as they are and you're just trusting basically. So yeah, work through your fears, be open to new opportunities, new possibilities, because I'm hearing that very strongly for group number 3, whatever that is. And this brand new beginning that is out there for you, I tell you, it will really bring forth a lot of happiness and contentment, okay? And don't worry because luck is also on your side, all right? You're on the right path. You're being led to the right path with this bow and arrow over here. And I feel it's your spirit guides. Look at that with this bow and arrow. And we see here this door to spirit card where there's a white dove kind of like, yeah, telling you, hey, this is the way, all right? Don't be afraid. So that's really what I'm getting for group number 3. Wow, totally different energy from group 1 and group 2, which is good. So yeah, let's see. What else? Oh my gosh, miracles. No wonder I was drawn to the image of the rainbow, okay? Now you see here another image of a rainbow. This is such a really positive omen for group number 3. This is suggesting to me that finally you're seeing the rainbow, okay? You've been through the dark. You've been through something really challenging. The tower is now in reverse, okay? So you're picking things up, or you're rebuilding yourself up again, and you're being led to this brand new chapter, all right? And this brand new beginning, because again, rainbows is also a symbolism for new starts or new beginnings, all right? So yeah, you're starting out feeling more rejuvenated, feeling more happy and peaceful, okay? That's actually what I'm getting here. Let's see, what else? Balance. See, I told you. What the freak? This is what I was actually talking about at the very start of the reading, okay? I'm actually getting here that for group number 3, you would actually experience that things are actually being balanced out for you, because you've been through something really shaky. With the tower, that's a shaky moment for you. And because of that really traumatic or really, wow, significant event that occurred in your life, it has actually kind of like shook you to the core, but you're getting your balance back slowly, all right? That's the energy for you this month of December. Let's see, what else? No wonder you got a lot of cards about balance. If you can remember, you got the 6 of Pentacles, which is all about balance, as well as temperance. So yeah, let's see, what else? Transformation. Wow. Like what I said, whatever it is that has occurred for group number 3, because this is something really significant for you guys with a Tower card, all right? It was actually something really significant. It was actually something really chaotic for some of you, or you may perceive it that way. But remember, the Tower card, even though it may appear really scary for a lot of us, the Tower is actually usually a sign that something is not really working for us anymore, or it's not for our highest good. So I feel this Tower moment had to happen for group number 3, okay? Because you are being redirected to a different path, or you're being led to a different direction. And so you are in this period of transformation, group number 3, okay? And sooner or later, you'll be seeing the rainbows, okay? Wow, things are also, shifting. With this transformation card, it's shifting positively. And I'm drawn to this lady because she's holding this scroll, okay? And I feel the scroll, it's more about the wisdom that you've gotten from that traumatic experience, or that very shaky, really overwhelming experience that just occurred for you recently. Let's see what else. Try this deck. What's in store for group number 3 this month of December? Okay, love. And then focus. And then you have here rescue. All right. So again, what I'm actually hearing very strongly, I'm not going to read it. This is the Lover's card, by the way. So what I'm actually hearing very strongly as I'm looking into all of these images, this is what I was telling you guys, all right? This is a month. December is a month in which you guys are really going to be more in the flow of things, all right? You are, number one, seeing that things are flowing freely. If you were in a period of stagnation even, that's actually about to change. For some of you, it's you kind of like being the flow now. You're not being so resistant to some changes that occurred for you. You're just going with the flow, all right? You're putting your focus in the present moment. And even with this waterfall, right? So you're just allowing things to flow. You're not resisting everything. Another thing I'm also getting here is that this is the Lover's card. So I feel as well that for group number 3, the month of December is a month in which you are also going to be more careful around your decisions as well, all right? You are going to be reassessing. That's another message I'm hearing from Spirit. If in the past you tend to just decide about something without thinking about it, I'm getting that this is a month in which you are really going to be patient with yourself. You're really going to be contemplating and reassessing things carefully first. That's really the message that's coming through when I saw this card. And lastly, what I'm also getting, which is connected to you being the flow, again, you're just watching things grow. Look at this love card, right? You're just allowing things to grow. If this is, for instance, a relationship, okay? If you are dating someone, you're not putting your focus on what's about to happen between you and this person that you're dating currently, all right? It's like, okay, I don't have any control of that. I'm just going to be living in the present moment. We're just going to be, yeah, enjoying each other's company. They're holding each other's hand and just growing things, all right? And we'll see from there. That's really the energy I'm getting for group number 3 as well. Most especially if it's about somebody that you're dating right now, because that was so strong. You're just going to be allowing things to flow without having to find, things out like what's going to happen between the both of us. Is this person, really going to be serious with me? I'm just really getting here that you're just going to be starting from where you are currently with this person, okay? You're just allowing things to blossom or grow naturally. Okay, let's see. What else? You have broken open. Transformation again. Oh my gosh. What? So yeah, you keep on getting the keyword transformation. For group number 3, this is really what's happening for you. You are transforming, okay? Everything else is shifting for you. There's a lot of changes happening. If you can remember, the Tower card is a card that talks about changes as well. Now you got the Death card. Strong Scorpio energy. Maybe this actually happened Scorpio season, okay? So you don't have to be a Scorpio. It can just mean that, yeah, it happened during the Scorpio season. And even though it may be painful for some of you to put an end into something, or there were some significant changes that occurred and you were unprepared at first, I feel that slowly, all right, you're just allowing things to happen, okay? You're allowing things to be in the flow for you. And that's why I got this broken open as well. You're becoming a lot more aware. You're becoming a lot more calm. I don't know. I'm getting that with this broken open where there's a lady meditating. She's more balanced, all right? She's trying to balance herself in this chaotic event that just occurred. Whether it's you losing something or putting an end to something, okay? But yeah, remember that this is part of your journey, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. These changes that occurred for you is for your highest good, okay? Sooner or later, things will be revealed, just like with this lotus flower. Things will be revealed, or it will unfold in such a way with a broken open. It will come to you as a form of enlightenment, all right? That, yeah, now I'm seeing things, why all of these things occurred, why all of these changes needed to happen in my life. Whoa, very interesting. Let's see, what else? Orphaned. Imagine. Follow your dreams. Okay, yeah. This is related to each other. Look at that. Imagine. All right, so I'm actually getting here with the orphan. This is your energy, okay? I feel that a lot of you were upset or frustrated over some things that you may have lost, because orphan, abandonment, not necessarily a person abandoned you or left you behind, but it can also talk about some loss, all right? And that's why I got the Tower card earlier. So I'm actually getting here that, yeah, you guys are picking yourself up again is actually what I'm hearing, all right? You may also be kind of like moving away from this energy of putting your focus on what you don't have anymore, all right, with this orphan card. I feel that for the month of December, you are going to begin to put your focus more on what it is that you want going forward, okay? You're not going to be paying attention to the things that you've lost. Okay, the past is the past, all right? Even though it may be hard for you to accept some changes, all right? You are beginning to realize that if I'm not going to accept all of these changes that occurred in my life, I will be forever unhappy. I would always be a prisoner of my past, always thinking about how beautiful my life has been 5 years ago, all right? But I have to embrace the present. That's really the energy I'm getting for group number 3. But that's not to say that for whatever loss or losses that you may have, or any failure, all right? It's not to say that everything else is done and over, okay? You still have the power to start all over again. And like what I said, Spirit is actually saying that these changes occurred because it's not for your highest good anymore. It may be hard for you to kind of like see it that way because your focus at that time are the things that you used to love or cherish, all right? Or you think that this is right for you. But like what I said, with the broken open card, sooner or later, things are going to make sense. It will be revealed to you why all these changes needed to happen, okay? And I'm getting here for the month of December, you are really going to be putting your focus on what it is that I want, okay? You're putting your focus on your dreams. And for another, message that's coming through for some of you, yeah, this is also to say that you just have to continue moving forward, to continue following your dreams, all right? We may experience failures or things that didn't pan out according to what we want, but that's not to say we should allow ourselves to be stuck there, all right? Instead of allowing ourselves to be stuck, we just have to continue to move forward, all right? And that's your energy, group number 3. I feel that's what you're about to do going forward for the month of December. Let's see, what else? Create. See? This is your energy. Look at that. Create. Dynamic, inspiring energy and gifts. So yeah, this is what you're going to be embracing, all right? You may have lost something. You may have felt that something was destroyed, because Tower is also a card that talks about destruction, okay? But you will be realizing, if you haven't been realizing this right now, but you will be realizing that it is what it is. What's done is done. I don't have, to go over that experience over and over, all right? It's not going to bring back the things that was lost anyway. So I'm actually going to be putting my focus and energy on the things that I can actually create again, right? That's why I'm picking up the energy of rebuilding for group number 3 as you go through this process of transformation. Whoa. All right, let's see. What else? Intuition. Okay. It says here, look at areas in your life that needs decisive action. Search your heart for the right answers. Listen to messages that come from your intuition and follow through. So I feel that, yeah, this is a time, group number 3, that you really needed to go within. This is a time in which you really needed to follow your own intuition about this particular situation that you guys are in, or any decisions that you needed to make, okay? Follow your heart. That's really what I'm getting here with this intuition card, all right? You know what's best for you. You know what's actually good for you. Because again, if you can remember, at the very start of the reading, they're actually showing me that you're all after, truth or integrity, or you wanted, kind of like you wanted something that is actually going to be clear for you, all right? Maybe because this chaotic thing that you have experienced has left you feeling confused, all right? And you're trying to search for the right answers, what should I be doing, or what. But yeah, I'm getting here for group number 3. This is a month in which you guys really needed as well to look into your own intuition, or to follow through with whatever your intuition is telling you to do. Let's see here. There's a lot of cards, so hold up. Let me just do it all over again. You have funnel. Yeah, it says here, period of frustration, lessons to be learned, right? Exactly. So you may be frustrated over something that you may have lost or is no longer there. But the point is, it is what it is. What's done is done. All right. I feel this is actually part of what you are going to be realizing as well. That, yeah, I may have no control over what has happened in the past, all right, because it was done anyway, but I do have the power to create something new or to rebuild myself. And at the same time, to learn from the lessons of the past. Next, you got problems to be resolved. Okay, yeah. Unsuccessful plans, right? Because that's really the energy I'm getting for group number 3, okay? And then you got broken bridge. Oh my gosh. Wow, destruction. Again, I just love how everything is matching here. And then you got the eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Well, you got the intuition card, right? So you don't have to be a psychic to figure that out. Everybody's a psychic anyway. We are all born or blessed with intuition. But yeah, a lot of psychics, as always, chose group number 3. I noticed that, right? I pay attention to patterns. So I noticed in my readings, a lot of people who are actually really psychic kept on choosing number 3 or number 2. Okay? So you don't have to be, although we are all psychics, but this is a message for group number 3 to really trust your intuition. You got the broken bridge, the knot card, as well as the ink pot. So they're actually showing me some problems that may have happened in your life recently. All right. Some unsuccessful plans, things that didn't pan out, things that didn't work. All right. Something was destroyed as well because you got the tower card. Now you got the broken bridge. But then again, yeah, no matter how frustrated you may be, all right, you know deep down that what's done is done. Okay? You can't go back to it. Kind of like the 5 of Cups energy, crying over spilt milk. And although it's really heartbreaking, all right, but it won't help you at all if you keep on going back to it, if you kept on, reliving the moment in which things used to be good. I feel that group number 3, you're becoming a lot more logical now, all right, or more mature enough to see things in the past, all right, how you perceive things in the past. I feel that a lot of you are really going to be putting your focus on, okay, I can't do anything about that right now, but I do have the power to create something new, to rebuild myself. So you're basically just going to be in this lighthearted energy. You don't want to be, in that energy of always feeling disappointed, frustrated, embracing all of those negative feelings and emotions. You're just going to be in the flow now, all right? That's why I said the energy for group number 3 is that you are learning to be in the flow. You're learning to accept things as they are and to put your focus as well on the things that is within your control or within the present moment. That's what you can hold on to, okay? The things that you can do in the present moment. Not about the past. Because again, for anything that has occurred to you in the past, it says here, lessons to be learned. So I really feel that, yeah, you're just learning from it. And with this funnel, you are also kind of like filtering things out with a funnel. You're filtering things that are actually not good for you, all right? Is it good? Is it necessary if I actually always put my focus and energy towards this? Or is this going to be bringing up more frustration? So you're becoming a lot more, like what I said, wiser and more mature in the way you see things or your approach towards your situation, okay? A lot of you guys are also going to be putting your focus on the solution of the problem instead of actually talking about the problem, instead of actually worrying about the problem, but more putting your focus on what can I actually do as part of the solution, all right? And I feel that you need to trust your intuition about that as well. Okay, so let's pull up the Chinese fortune cards. Marriage. So let's go to page 20 for some additional message here. Yeah, there you go. So this card is the best in the pack if you're asking about marriage or business, or if you wanted to start a business. So it says here, look your best at every given opportunity as sparks of potential are flying all around you now. Enjoy this wonderful, fruitful time. You've just come through a very restless period in your life and you're not sure which direction to take. Now you're on steadier footing, see? And this Chinese reading card represents more settled period ahead. That's why I'm getting a still energy for you guys. So, this is also a card that talks about you needing to kind of like write out your affirmations. All right. No wonder you got the Imagine card and then follow your dreams. So put your focus on your desires. Put your focus on the things that you wanted to be. Okay. For instance, I am successful. I am abundant. I am happy. You know, things like that. So I feel this is a time as well in which you need to put your focus more on your desires, on your dreams. That's why I got that card. If it's all about career or finances, it says here, your aura is brighter than ever and you will attract some interesting job offers, financial opportunities, or gains. You could be at the right place at the right time to be offered that special job or even to win some money. Now, if it's all about relationships, it says here, this is a time for romance. Singles could find love when least expected. Ooh. Be out and about as much as you can. It's an auspicious time for joining modern dating sites. Or it can also be a card about rekindling an old flame or a relationship. Okay. All right. So now let's pull up a message for you before we pull up your crystal of the month, your lucky days or lucky numbers, as well as your affirmation. And yeah, speaking of affirmation, that's another advice for group number 3. Write out some affirmation. Put it somewhere in which you can actually read it to yourself every morning. It takes 21 days to form a habit. So for some of you, maybe you want to try that out and until it's going to be part of you, all right? Because it will help you to embrace that specific energy. For instance, you embracing success, you embracing happiness, all right? By thinking abundant or, yeah, whatever type of affirmation that you wanted to kind of like, try out there. And yeah, we are going to be pulling up some affirmations as well for you. Maybe those affirmations that's going to come up for you, it will help you as well. Group number 3, okay? But first, let's actually pull up some messages. Message for group number 3, please. You have here 6 of action. Nice. This is 6 of Wands. Victory. It says here, what a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotions, or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this person is heaven sent and say yes. Well, group number 3, this is a sign as well that success is at hand. Okay? Continue following your dreams. If things actually failed, if things didn't work out for you, whether it's a failed relationship or something to do with your business, your job, whatever, okay? It's not to say that you should allow yourself to be stuck. Remember the orphan card? Yeah, release it, okay? We all experience frustrations. We all experience, challenges or things that didn't work according to our plan. But that's not to say you should give up on your dreams, okay? Because they're showing me here right now, group number 3, that success is at hand or you will be experiencing success someday, okay? Nice. All right, so let's pull up some lucky days for you or lucky numbers or whatever. Let's see. Friday. Your lucky day is Friday. Finalize something and just let go. All right. Just do your part, all right? Do what is within your control and just let it go. And then you have number 11, listen to friends. So for some of you, if you need some guidance as well, you can also, but most of all, you have to listen to your intuition. But it won't hurt to actually seek out for some advice or some insights from other people around you. It can be friends or family members. Tuesday, that's another lucky day for group number 3 for the month of December, and then Sunday as well. Wow, lots of lucky days. So Friday, Tuesday, and Sunday is really significant for group number 3. And then I'm seeing here as well that you guys are really going to be putting your focus on your own creativity, okay? And yeah, it says here, go inwards. That's crazy because earlier that's the advice for group number 3, to go within, okay? And to trust your own intuition about a decision or some things that you are kind of like wanting to do going forward, all right? Yes, it's important for you to, listen to the people around you, friends, family members, but at the same time, it's really also important that you listen to your own intuition or your own inner guidance, okay? So yeah, let's actually pull up an affirmation that you can work with. Affirmation for group number 3, please. Because this is also the advice for you to start working on some affirmations. You got environment. So let's read it. I love living in organized beauty. So yeah, maybe that's another affirmation they can work with for some of you, to be a lot more organized, whether it's in your work or in your thoughts, okay? So yeah, I love living in organized beauty. So maybe in the past, because things were shaky, you were actually all over the place, all right? And so it actually brought about a lot of confusion, because that's what I heard earlier. A lot of confusion for you, and you just wanting to see some clarity or truth about things. But if you're all over the place, it's hard for you, all right, to see things clearly. Always remember that. So I'm actually getting here that there's something about organizing your thoughts. There's something about you decluttering with a funnel card, decluttering or releasing some things that are actually just not helpful for you, okay? So yeah, try to work with this affirmation. It might be of help for some of you, or you may actually work on some affirmations that are suitable in your situation, okay? So yeah, you can do that for 21 days, because it takes 21 days, like what I said, to form a habit. So let's see, what else? Let's try the crystal of the month for you. You have Rainbow Aura Quartz, and it says here, fused with titanium, the metal of power. Rainbow Aura Quartz is amplified with enhanced healing properties. This stone is able to heal human energy fields by infusing the aura with rainbow fields of light. Rainbow Aura Quartz is a wonderful companion for astral projection and out-of-body experiences, joining you in beyond or in the beyond while keeping your physical self anchored. Colors have a healing quality in Rainbow Aura Quartz and are able to match the tone to your aura's energy field to repair and release blocks. Living your life in color with this crystal is a must. Now that's interesting, because if you can remember, you have a lot of cards about rainbows, right? Even earlier, there's a lot of images of rainbows in your cards. So I really feel that, yeah, just stay hopeful, stay optimistic, okay? I feel as well that you are still in this period of transformation. So just, embrace this lighthearted energy. Don't be too hard on yourself, all right? And then just be in the flow. Don't try to resist things, and allow things to fall into place in your situation. Just trust that you are off to a brand new beginning. You are being led to this brand new beginning or brand new chapter where there's going to be peace, happiness, and contentment, okay? So yeah, that's all I have for you, group number 3. And by the way, happy birthday to all Sag people out there, as well as Capricorn. And I wish all you guys a blessed, blessed December. Bye-bye for now.